Well, who is Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae, and why are those entities important for you as a home buyer? Well, the short story is, without those three entities, lending as we know it would grind to a halt. Fannie, Freddie, and Ginnie, their role in the mortgage industry is to create liquidity for lenders so that we essentially don't run out of money to lend to home buyers. If you think about it, we're lending large amounts of money on every transaction, and before too long, we're going to run out of those funds and not be able to make mortgage loans unless we can replenish those funds, and that's where the Ginnie Mae, Fannie Mae, and Freddie Mac come in. Lenders, for the most part, create mortgage loans that we know can be purchased by Fannie, Freddie, and Ginnie, and if we can underwrite file to those standards, then we know that we have an outlet to sell that mortgage. What Fannie, Freddie, and Ginnie end up doing is take those mortgages, convert them into a mortgage-backed security, which is an investment-grade bond that's sold to investors on Wall Street. You may even have some of your own personal investments in mortgage-backed securities, not even know it, because bonds are a big part of most investment portfolios. So what Fannie, Freddie, and Ginnie end up doing is purchasing mortgages from the lending industry, creating a mortgage-backed security, and then spreading out the risk of loans to the investment community. Now, Fannie Mae is the Federal National Mortgage Association, Freddie Mac is the Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation, and Ginnie Mae is the Government National Mortgage Association, and they each purchase specific types of mortgages. Fannie and Freddie are going to be acquiring conventional loans, and in general, those are going to be the loans with the most attractive loan terms to a home buyer. Ginnie Mae will be purchasing government-insured mortgages such as FHA, VA, and USDA, and they have their own set of guidelines for underwriting purposes. As a mortgage lender, our job is to find the correct loan program that meets the needs of our borrowers. And then we go about documenting the file to meet those underwriting standards. Once we've done that, and we have an acceptable piece of property as the collateral, we now have a sellable loan. And that's probably close to 90% of mortgages made nationwide are going to meet Fannie, Freddie, or Ginnie Mae standards. If you're applying for a loan that doesn't meet Fannie, Freddie, or Ginnie Mae standards, now we're talking about what's called a portfolio loan, which means that the lender that's going to make that loan is going to accept the full risk of that mortgage and keep it on their own books and tie up their own capital. Typically, those types of mortgages are going to carry higher interest rates because there is a higher rate of risk that is being assumed by the lender. If they don't have to assume that risk, if they can sell the mortgage and pass that off to Fannie, Freddie, or Ginnie, well, that's going to lower the risk, lower the rate, and allow the lender to sell that mortgage rather quickly, and then turn around and have more funds to lend to the next home buyer that comes in the door. I hope that gives you a little insight into what Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae do, what their role is in the lending process, and while you don't have to know all the ins and outs of those entities, it is important to know that they play a key role in the mortgage lending process. If you want to learn more about Fannie, Freddie, and Ginnie, I'm happy to share the details with you. Just give me a call or send me an email. I'll be happy to talk further about it with you.